I think of one more thing, but big thing, man. Young Thug, man. Young Thug been on a publicity tour. Seems like he did a podcast to discussing all of the leak calls that were coming out. This is probably a story that should have been last week, but more and more calls have been being leaked. So I'm kind of glad that we're talking about it today. Young Thug, there was a lot of calls that he was having with Mariah the Scientist, with Lil Baby. Oh no, about Lil Baby. No, he was having calls with Mariah the Scientist. He had calls with 21 Savage. That's what it was, because he was trying to get 21 Savage to do a song. So I don't know where all these Young Thug leak calls are coming from, but it is funny. And one of the ones that got leaked, it's a couple different topics and stuff that got leaked that we can discuss today. We probably won't have time to go through all of them, but I'll try to pick some of the major ones. But he had one where he was talking about Glorilla being ugly, how Drake and Metro Boomin, how that started, and also about Andre 3000, and one about Kendrick Lamar as well. And I think there was some other stuff too, but I can't recall it right now off the top of my head. But of course about Gunna. I don't know. I feel like all he thinks about is Gunna. I feel like all he did, and I've never heard Young Thug talk really. And so listening to the call, he talks so fast, and then like that is he ATL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that. What you saying, dog? But come on now. It's like he got that. It's like that quick and snappy lingo. But this is. I want to know if I want to try to play it through the. I want to know. Can you hear this? Okay, so this is the call with him talking to Mariah the Scientist, and this is them talking about Glorilla.
Mm.
They like goddamn Brianna. Watch that. Oh, man. She look like Rihanna. Long bad bullshit ass wig, skinny shit. Goddamn. Big ass head, big mouth. Watch out. It's crazy. Probably niggas really running around sneaking with a tooth in the hammer. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of niggas in the DM and stuff. Probably. But I be feeling like sometimes a lot of niggas like that, it'll be like, if the girl was regular and you weren't trying to fuck with the girl, it's just like you got a number one song and, He just like, why I never, I would not pursue her.
He said, I would not pursue her. So that was Thug and Mariah the Scientist, and of course, I'm sorry, I don't know how it sounded on the stream, so I apologize if it was kind of mumble jumble. But basically, Young Thug was saying how Glorilla ugly. She got a big head, a long wig, a big mouth. And he's like, I don't understand how niggas mess with her. And then Mariah the Scientist says, I'm sure, if she was just a regular person, that nobody would be talking to her, but since she has a number one hit, people trying to hit. And Young Thug said, I wouldn't smack. That's what he said. I wouldn't smack, whatever he said. And it's kind of, okay, which way do I want to go here?
Figure it out.
I'm gonna address what she said at the end, what Mariah the Scientist said. I disagree with her when she says, like people men will only want to be with her because she got money. I mean, Glorilla got a lot of work done. The Glorilla that was there back in the day, and the Glorilla that we see now. Chad sent me a video. I don't know if you've seen that video of Glow when she was. It's been shown before. Hold on. I like how clear that looks. That's Glorilla, y'all. That's Big Glow. That's Big Glow. That's Big Glow.
I mean, she definitely got the chest worked on for sure.
Well, I mean, and her face too. Her teeth. But
veneers. Who don't have veneers as celebrities?
But you've heard the saying that you're not ugly, you just broke.
I have heard that.
So,
And that's very true.
you're not ugly, you just broke. That's what they mean by that, because you can go and make yourself look like however you want to look. I agree with you, Vino. I don't think necessarily she got a whole lot, like, I'm not saying she did like a face restructuring or whatever, but
Right.
whatever her insecurities and whatever, now I'm not going to say insecurities, but whatever she wanted to get done, she was blessed to have the money to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the way I look at it is, she was ugly when she. No, that's not how that came out wrong. She looked how she looked before she got all this money, so she had to still have talent to get to where she is now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like a girl had pretty privilege where she can be pretty and all she gotta do is be seen somewhere and gain attention.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have to have any talent. So I actually respected more that this is what you look like.
Right.
And you was able to still climb to the top of the game.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I think that's the best way I want to word that. Of course, like I say, Big Glow looks so different now. She got different fashion and the teeth and everything else. So she looks how she wants to look. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? But I think where I disagree with Mariah the scientist though is that men don't want to slide in her DMs because she has a #1 hit. They want to slide in her DMs because of how she looks after all the work and stuff done. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that she rap about, people hear that, this, that, go to that, guy got that moose knuckle. People are like, oh, okay, moose knuckle. It's just,
Okay,
they hear the raps, they see what she looks like. That's why it's different. Whereas I believe psychologically, women won't date someone that's a regular man, but if he has money, he will be a lot different.
For sure. I stand by that.
I think that's the psychological difference, such as like a big X. Come on, man.
I mean, look at these athletes.
Yeah, I see Matumbo.
Listen, man, I've
Now, what's that real ugly one? Bobo ugly too.
Bobo, boy.
Bobo is ugly. But you're right though. But Bobo got money. Bobo's 7'3", well, whatever he is. How tall is Bobo?
He like 7'1", 7'2".
Oh, so close. Okay,
He
so
right
yeah.
there.
So like you're absolutely right. Like that's a lot difference. That's a lot different. So that's where I disagree. I also disagree with, of course, Doug's comments and stuff like that. I mean, you wouldn't, because I don't know when that was recorded or whenever that was recorded, but it's like, like it's kind of weird that he was on there talking on the phone about this type of stuff. Like, man, what's like that's just a little brutal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, was he saying that to like hype his girl up? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. He couldn't be hyping her up because he told his partners that he was smashing the CO. So
he was just talking in there.
Bro he was like, I'm telling you, bro. You remember how you'd be on the phone talking to a shorty back in like high school, and you would catch yourself in like laid back, like you just messing with stupid shit.
Yeah,
that's how he was talking in jail. He was just.
You talking about one of those good
like he was just bored, bro. He just wanted to talk.
You just them good comes. You just go outside and just start picking leaves off the trees.
Yeah, he was just talking, bro. He was, yeah.
I know Glorilla came out and I know she posted a picture of her and Sexy Red was together. I don't know where they were, but her and Sexy Red was together the other day, and she posted a picture and said Brianna and Young Thug. He did apologize. He did apologize. He came out and said, I apologize. My words was, hurtful or whatever. And, I wasn't in my right mind in jail. I was locked up. I was effed up in the mind. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that to you, twin. you know, and you know, I don't know, I wouldn't accept that because that's how you really feel. You just got caught.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll accept it publicly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I would just go on by my business. But if I seen Thug in person, I wouldn't really fool with it. Not after what you said.
Yeah.
Of course, he also talked about Drake and Metro Boomin.
Yep.
Saying that, you know, when Metro Boomin's mom passed, it seemed like Drake didn't care, and that he still wanted Drake. I guess it was a song, right, or something like that. It was like a song, I think, that Drake was supposed to like he was waiting on Metro to give back to him. And Metro's mom passed, and you know, he wasn't really caring about music and stuff like that. And Drake was still pushing him for the music, not caring is what it seemed like, not caring about Metro Boomin's mama passing. So what you think? But what's your thoughts on that?
I don't know, bro. Like this, I'm listening to this to somebody who bored in jail, bro. Just saying.
Yeah. But he could have a lot of information.
He could. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know. It's like it's tough. I don't know, bro. Like it's just all the shit that came out about all them calls, bro. It just seems like a nigga that was just there bored, bro. So it don't feel like it has any weight. The only thing that got weight is whatever. You could be lying about you smashing a correctional officer, but you know, you got Mariah the Scientist out here looking stupid. So that's the only thing that carries weight. Everything else, I don't know, bro.